Dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the advantages of learning SAP Material Management module. In our previous videos, we have discussed about why to learn SAP Material Management module and what are all the prerequisites and eligibility criteria for learning this material management module. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about the various advantages of learning material management module from the client's point of view as well as from the consultant's point of view. We are going to discuss in detail about the advantages of the end-to-end configuration implementation of SAP material management module in the real-time environment. In this video, we will discuss the advantages of learning SAP material management module in detail, and also what are all the advantages the consultants will be getting after completing the SAP material management module, and similarly what are all the advantages of implementing this SAP material management module from the client's point of view. So that is our overall agenda today. So I will explain you each and every advantages of learning this material management module for the clients as well as for the consultants in detail. The first important advantage is that once after completing the entire end-to-end material management module, then all the consultants will be getting very strong understanding of the business processes and various used cases of SAP materials management module. And one more advantage is that once after completing the end-to-end business process configurations in SAP material management module, then the consultants will be getting strong understanding of the SAP MM implementation configurations, namely procurement configurations, inventory management configurations, MRP configurations, and other important configurations as well. Once after completing the MM module, then all the consultants will be getting strong knowledge in analyzing the main requirements that has to be carried out and that has to be implemented in the SAP material management module. The consultants will be getting strong knowledge and the consultants will be getting more capabilities on how to implement the end-to-end configuration setup in the SAP MM module. Finally, the major advantage after completing this SAP material management module is that all the consultants will be getting very strong knowledge and they can be able to understand the end-to-end business processes in SAP material management module, and also they will be getting very strong capability on how to design, how to implement, how to execute, and how to support the end-to-end projects in the SAP MM module. So these are all the different advantages of the consultants who has completed the end-to-end SAP material management module, and who are all the consultants who has completed successfully from the scratch to the end in the material management module. They can be able to design, they can be able to implement, they can be able to execute, and also they can be able to support the end-to-end project scenarios in the SAP material management module. So these are all the advantages of after learning this SAP materials management module, because this entire SAP material management module handles very important configurations for handling the procurement activities, very important configurations for handling the inventory management activities, and very important configurations for handling the entire materials requirement planning, and very important configurations for pricing, and also very important configurations for different approval strategies and methods, and also different important configurations in the areas of subcontracting. So these are all the overall advantages for SAP MM consultants after completing this SAP material management module successfully. Only those consultants can be able to handle various activities in the procurement. Only those consultants will be able to handle the entire activities in the inventory management. Only those consultants will be able to handle the entire end-to-end MRP configurations. Only those consultants will be able to handle the pricing configurations as well as subcontracting and different approval methodologies in SAP material management. So these are all the overall advantages for the consultants after successfully completing this SAP material management module, because as we have already discussed in our previous videos, this material management module plays a very vital role in the procurement, in handling the procurement activities, in handling the entire inventory management activities, handling the entire MRP activities, and handling the entire end-to-end pricing configurations, handling the entire end-to-end subcontracting processes, handling the entire approval strategies for purchase requisition and purchase orders in the real-time environment. So these are all the overall advantages of learning this material management module, and you people have to be very strong in the entire material management functionalities, starting from procurement and the different activities in the inventory management functionalities, and different activities in handling the materials requirement planning configurations, and also they should be very strong in handling the entire end-to-end activities in pricing configuration, entire end-to-end configurations in subcontracting, similarly entire end-to-end configurations in SAP MM release strategy, that is different approval methods for purchase orders as well as purchase requisition. So these are all very important from the consultant's point of view. Only those consultants who are able to handle these different activities, what we have discussed in this video. Only those consultants are able to design, implement, execute and support the entire end-to-end project in the SAP MM module based on the client's requirements. So in our next video, we will discuss about the ASAP methodology of implementation in our traditional ECC system, as well as this SAP Activate methodology implementation phases for S4HANA, because in our traditional ECC system we are using only accelerated SAP methodology for implementation, whereas in our S4HANA system we are using Activate methodology for implementing different phases in the S4HANA system. So we will discuss each and everything in detail in our later videos. Prior to that, you people have to be very strong in the entire material management activities and functionalities, namely procurement, inventory management, materials requirement planning, and then pricing configuration, approval methods for purchase orders and purchase requisitions, and similarly subcontracting process very well. And about myself, I am Raja. I am having more than 20 plus years of industry experience, and I have worked as a consultant, practice head, as well as similarly head, as well as delivery head for many projects. I have handled many implementation, production support, rollout and upgrade projects based on the requirements of clients. And also I have more than 5 years of on-site experience in handling Middle East and European clients for many different implementation as well as rollout projects. And regarding my certification areas and interests, I have done my certification in finance. I have done my certification in business process planning and consolidation. I have done my certification in S4HANA Simple Finance module. Similarly, I have done my certification in S4HANA Simple Logistics modules. And recently, I have completed my certification in SAP Central Finance module for my projects. And very recently, I have completed my certification in SAP Business and Revenue Innovation Management module, that is previously Hybris applications. So in this video, we have discussed about the advantages of learning SAP material management modules and what are all the core areas to be concentrated by the SAP material management consultants, namely procurement, inventory management, pricing, subcontracting, approval methods, as well as various inventory management activities, which includes release strategy as well as vendor evaluation, the end-to-end pricing configurations. Only the consultants who got the basic and the complete understanding of the end-to-end business processes configurations in the above discussed areas, only those consultants are able to design, only those consultants are able to implement, only those consultants are able to support, and only those consultants are able to execute the entire end-to-end SAP module based on the requirements of the clients. Thank you.